Hello everybody and welcome back to the NURA Pokemon Cup Series. We're here in Estoril, Portugal for the running of the FIFA 16 Portugal 275. Before we get to the race, let's show you a tour around this track. Estoril, Portugal is our second race here in the Pokemon Cup Series. Last season made its debut. And turn 1 is pretty easy looking. It looks pretty easy. Just make right-hand corners. Another turn, and turn 2 is also the same thing. But this is where the tricky part comes in after turn 3. It is a really tight corner in turn 3. Enough 3 right turns in a row you make to start off the race, and then you make your first left turn in turn 4. And these corners should not be taken for granted because there's sand traps ahead on top of the corner. A lot of wrecking is tend to happen in the first turns. So pretty much the race is decided there. And the factors the race here at this track are those tricky turns. Turn 5 right here is another one. It's another long turn. You got to be careful with. It's probably one of the easiest turns to go through here at this track. Then turn 6, it's a little bit of an uphill climb down turn 6, and it's really tough for these drivers to go through because they don't know what to expect. And here's turn 7, which is very quick, and these guys have to be very quick to get there. And this is the toughest portion of the track. They go uphill and they got to turn as well. And that makes for some challenging results for these drivers. Turn 9 right here, a lot of turns, and then turn 10. And once again, we're going downhill. So this is really a tough course to deal with. And this is the final turn. You see our test driver goes off the track a little bit. And yeah, you got to be really careful with the final turn. That's where races can be decided. It looks like our test driver is going to have to go down pit road because that driver had damage from turn 10. Not even he could survive turn 10. That final corner will be the one that decides the race, and so hopefully these leaders will have to get through. That final turn for them to make a splash here tonight. So anyway, we'll take you out to the race right now as we're about to get underway here in Portugal. Alrighty guys, we're back here in Estoril, and here's the track layout for those of you wondering what it looks like. It is a 2.75 mile road course, so this is going to be pretty tight. 11 turns of dangerous racing, well, pretty much pretty extreme dangerous racing, but don't worry, these cars are very safe for this track, and we'll see some action here today. Here's the pole setter. The pole setter today here in Estoril is Fetty McDowell, and Anthony Lopez shares the front row. Kyle Collins and Tasha Radayo in row 2. Austin LaPlante and Jacob Lawler row 3. Sam Rogers, Tony Green in row 4. And Isaiah Bernash and Alex Tanker round out your top 5. After we had a pretty good dual race, other than the lag that was in that track. We had pretty good dual races in and Bruno in our debut track at the Czech Republic. And now we're back here for the second time in Estoril, and hopefully things will be more exciting than ever before. And now let's go to the track side for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars are rolling. This is an 11 turn course, very tough. It's Formula 1 from Portugal, and these guys will have to deal with some tight corners and very slippery grass, so you'll probably see some of it when we get to the green. And last season's race was 23 laps. This season we're shortening a little bit to 18. And I decided to do that because it was a bit more, it would be a little bit more realistic. And these guys would have to cram in, possibly try to make it on fuel. So it might be more of a fuel mileage race if they can stretch it out to just one pit stop. We might see 2, but we'll see. Here's Fetty McDowell leading us to the green flag in Portugal. The FIFA 16 Portugal 275 is green. Great start by Fetty McDowell. Here comes turn 1 though. A lot of these drivers get into the grass here in this corner. Ooh, 3 wide behind. And Radayo is really off track a little bit, and she's going to lose a lot of positions. But a pretty clean start for the 78. And now a braking zone, and Lopez looks to take advantage as he's going to battle with Tanker for 5th position. He's got it. Lopez has the fifth position right now. And Radio looks for redemption, battling with Nick Pericles down the corner. These corners should not be taken for granted. That's for sure. O'Neal Balvin in the 20. He got his O'Neal Balvin in the 20, and he is really slow. He was started 15th, and now he's in dead last. Wow. He won at this track. He won the very first race here at this track last season. And now Balvin's 42nd. He's not going to have the same luck he had last season. That was decided in wrecks and pit stops. And we could expect to see the same result here today. Looks like the 2 of Dylan Young trying to get past the 21, Noah Ponzer. Ponzer has the better line, though, and he's going to get through. Oh, no, Rogers is wrecked out. Rogers wrecks out. Fetty McDowell, though, stays as the leader. But Sam Rogers, he's able to keep it going, but he lost a lot of positions. I told you that final corner is where the race is pretty much decided. And, well, Rogers was not so lucky to avoid that. There's Pichu going by the 35 down that corner, turn 2. And now Fetty has pulled away a little bit. Collins is in 2nd place. Collins has been one of the hot topics this season. He has 2 wins this season. Oh, a wreck. We have someone spinning. 3 drivers spun. Bernash has spun. There's 14 Hawkins, and there's one other driver, PJ Williams. And yellow is out. Luke Walker has crashed. Luke Walker has crashed as well. And now the wrecks have begun here in Estoril. I knew this was going to be a lot of wrecks. And, well, no surprise. Whoa. A lot more than expected. Yeah, Luke Walker. There's the 43, Alex Ragow. There's Trent Dunham. There's Ryan Casey, Hargel Alonso, Jordan Davis. They couldn't see that turn coming. It's like they did not see that turn coming at all. They just wrecked and spun. PJ Williams, wow, a little aggressive move there, but he lost positions. What happened to him? Oh, the 6 Chloe Baker was the other driver off track. And, oh, turned by Isaiah Bernash. Bernash got into 14 of Hawkins. And they wrecked. That's how they wrecked. What about PJ Williams? He just couldn't see the turn coming. That's how tough this course is. Every turn is pretty tough to a drive with these stock cars. They slip up a lot, so not really a lot of grip on these corners, and they got to be very careful with them. These corners often don't have a lot of grip as they would have liked. That's what makes these courses challenging for the stock cars here. We'll see if Fetty McDowell can hold on to the race lead. We know how that final turn can be. And Fetty's going to make it through. Fetty McDowell makes it through and is going to take the caution flag here in Estoril. Any more drivers that wrecked? I don't think there was any more drive. Oh, Sam Rogers is very slow. 2nd time today, he's a victim of the final turn. He just can't get lucky. That turn, man. Just not been his day. Let's see. Well, no pit stops so far in Estoril. No one's taking the chance on pit stops. And now we're going to go back to green. And look at Fetty has damage. Oh, man. He must have gotten a bit of the final turn, too, under the caution. Not what you want. But here we go. We're back to the green. Look at Jacob Lawler. He's already ready to pounce for 2nd. And he did it. Nice move on the 51 to get 2nd place. Good. That's good news for Fetty McDowell with a bit of damage on his side. Collins, though, wants to fight back. It looks like Collins wants to fight, and look at Ragow. No, look at Alex Tankard. 4th place. 4th place, just like that. Now he's looking for 3rd place. Here's Anthony Lopez. The 5 and 55 are battling for position number 5. And looks like the 5 is going to win it for now. Oh, Pichu, look at this. The 16 goes by. And 42, how about this? Made a move on the 16 on the restart. Tony Green up to the top 10 now. Could be a good day for him if he can hang on. Oh, whoa, 51 nearly got high on the uphill climb there. But he still keeps it going. But we got to see if they can make it through the final turn. Oh, Fetty looks like he might be going off a little bit. No, great save. Great job by the 78 to save that car from going off track. It's pulling away again, and now the 51 is trying to close in. The 78 has a safe lead right now, or second ahead of Jacob Lawler. And here comes Noah Ponzer battling with the 27, Alex Ragow. No, the 27, I should say, Ferdinand Gabot. I'm sorry, Ferdinand Gabot. 21 is in, and he's got it over international driver Ferdinand Gabot. A couple international drivers are in this field, and we have a yellow. Oh, Luke Walker again. Wow. Or no, I think it might have been Cody Hagan again. It was Cody Hagan, I think. Yep, Cody Hagan's got turned on the final corner. Oh, tough break for the 43. He had a not so great race. Oh, and there they go again. Luke Walker and O'Neal Balvin have wrecked down the same corner again. They just can't hang on. And PJ Williams also wrecks out, and so does Armando Shazaz. Ian Siegel, one of the winners from the Bruno circuit, have wrecked out. The other winner was Daniel Boyles. I forgot to mention that. Boyles is currently running in 19th. Let's check back on the race leader. Let's keep an eye on the 78 in case if that 78 hits the wall again. Because that's a tough turn. The toughest turn of them all is turn 11. And that's where the race is decided. If the 78 can get through that again, they'll keep the lead. Or otherwise it might be a twist. We'll see. And I guess the 78 knew what was coming and he was ready. Great job, great drive. Because last season, you can recall, a lot of leaders wrecked down that final corner, but probably this season they know what to do now. They know what to expect now, so might be a little cleaner than races prior. And now we have pit stops. Under yellow, we have pit stops. And look, Luke Walker's staying out, but he's already pitted a couple times today. He's down a lap, so that's not going to really change the outcome of the race at all. Luke's just the only one that stayed out. And Chloe Baker is out of the race already. Fetty McDowell out first on pit stops. Luke Walker's down 2 laps, so it's, again, not going to change the outcome of the race. Oh, they're going to start in front of Luke Walker? If they are, things are going to get pretty dicey here today. This will be interesting. And Trent Dunham is going down to to make an unexpected pit stop. Guess Trent Dunham was not planning to take another pit stop, but that's unfortunate. We're going back to green, and now these drivers have to avoid Luke Walker. It's going to be a tough restart. Might be the one opportunity Lawler has to get a pass on the 7-8. Here he comes down turn 2. And Lawler gets it. Thanks to the lap car of Luke Walker, Lawler takes the lead. Great drive by the 51 machine. to take the race lead away. Fetty had led all the first half of the race, and now Lawler looks to change the race. And Kyle Collins having trouble getting by Luke Walker. That's going to set up only 3 cars to battle it out for the win. The Tanker got through with 3rd and now might be getting 2nd if he could just nudge out the 78. Well, we now know Collins got through. So did LaPlante. Oh, this is going to be trouble for Adayo and the 2. Oh, someone hit the wall. Spin, spin. The 2 spins, and that is Dylan Young, and Nathan Hudson's around. Caution might be out. Is the caution out? Yes, it is. Good thing for Lawler. He's pulled away a little bit over McDowell, and these other drivers will have a chance now, except for Luke Walker, obviously, to have a chance for the win. Halfway through the race, things are going to get pretty dicey. Let's take a look at what happened that brought out a caution. That other wreck didn't bring out the yellow, I think. Huh, I saw spinning. Yeah, I saw spinning. Up in front. Ooh. Oh, that's what the caution came out for. And here's what happened. There's Pichu getting turning around the 55 of Anthony Lopez, and both drivers got right back up on track, taking out David Johansson and the 26 of the 26. And that is Ragow. Ragow has been taken out of the race. Pichu and Daniel Voiles has also spun on the corner. Not so lucky day for them. And we saw later in the race, Mason Wood got a piece. Here's what happened. Let's see. Oh, they just got turned. They turned by themselves on that corner, I guess. Again, the grass is slippery, so they really can't get much grip at this track. So they got to be very careful. And Dylan Young, unfortunately, he learned that the hard way. Welcome back to Portugal. Here's what happened after the replay. After I showed that replay, the game actually crashed on me. And unfortunately, it wiped out the first 9 laps. But don't worry, I was able to get a new race out. And we're going to have 9 more laps left here in Portugal. And the field was set up to the last time we scored. We kept track of the score of the standings where the drivers stand. And so Jacob Lawler still the leader. Fetty McDowell 2nd. Tanker 3rd. Collins 4th. LaPlante is 5th. And the rest of the field actually got new life. So you see here, everyone is still in it to win it here in Estoril. I had to pretty much reset, and start pretty much anew because when we hit lap 10 and when I showed the replay, the game unfortunately crashed on me. So we will have 9 more laps left. I think that's the way. That's how much laps we would have left. Back to the when we got the caution out. So I did the best I could. And so we will still count this race towards the standings. Don't worry, we'll still count it. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a complete change here. These guys are going to start double file halfway through. And now we're about to get to the green flag. As we're back in the race after a delay, after a bit of a crash delay. And that means everyone has a new life. And everyone has now a chance to get the lead. Alex Tanker, great start, goes to 2nd place now. And Fetty McDowell was dropped to 3rd. There you see a battle for 4th place. There's the 2 of Dylan Young and the 5 Austin LaPlante battling for 4th. Thanks to the new restart, thanks to that double file restart we had to do, these guys get another chance to battle each other. And these guys have a fresh set, have the fresh cars, and can battle it out. Kyle Collins won that battle. Jacob Lawler taking advantage well of the restart, of the new restart, as he's still the leader. Fenny McDowell, though, obviously did not expect this to happen, and now is in third. Tough drop for the 78, and the 33 of Alex Tanker is second. Man, is he having a great run today in his comeback tour. We saw Trent Dunham come back with a win at Talladega. We'll see if the 33 can do the same. Jacob Lawler, he's been one of the legends here in the PCS, and he hasn't had a win in a while, so he would love to win back in here in Portugal. Down the final turn, and that's the toughest turn of the track, and they got through that one. Now there will be 8 laps to go here in Portugal. The yellow is out. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me again this time. And those 4 drivers spun out once again. I'm just going to show you a little bit quick so that the game doesn't crash on me again. Just to be sure, I just want to be safe and hopefully give you guys the finish here in Portugal. Those 4 drivers spun out of the race. Now let's get right back onto this restart, as you guys are probably waiting for that to happen. Let's get to the finish already. 6 laps to go here in Portugal. Will Jacob Lawler hold on, or will Tanker give him a challenge? And so Chloe Baker's not going to be one finishing 42nd today. She's actually up to 32nd. So the new restart now has Baker no longer going to be in the last position. Look at Tanker already going to pounce for the race lead. 3 wide for third in the back, and Tanker leads. Wow, unexpectedly. Alex Tanker, your new leader. If there's another caution, this is going to get interesting. Lawler's losing positions. Collins is now up to second. So the restart has brought a completely different race here in Portugal. And meanwhile, the 78 has a problem. 78 is out of the top 3. Where is Fetty? Oh no, dropped out. The 78 got wrecked. Oh, the caution's out. We'll look back on the 78's incident a little bit later. And imagine that, Alex Tanker takes the lead. Amazing, he did it. He took advantage of it, and he just pulls away. But he's got to survive turn 11, though. Lawler and Collins are hoping that the 38 messes up in the final turn. Going up in the turn 11 and made it through. They made it through that turn. They know what to expect. Yellow flag is out. More wrecking in the back. They just keep on wrecking. What happened to the 78 of Fetty McDowell, was running well until, yeah, crash. Oh, 3 wide, was a victim of going 3 wide. And then the 2 Dylan Young taps the 78, and then the day was done. Could you believe 78 was leading most of the first half and then got turned? Wow. Completely different race. It just like that. Oh, Tanker has problem. He hits the wall, and that's a little bit of damage for the 33. We're going to have a restart with 3 laps to go. This is going to be exciting. Who is going to be your winner from Estoril? I don't think pit stops might be a factor unless if they decide to pit all of a sudden during the final caution period, if there is one, but we'll see. Tanker going to go back to the restart here. The 33 hopes to hang on for the win. Here we go, to the green flag we go in Portugal. Good thing 13 didn't pounce early for the 33, and now Lawler's losing 2 positions. Lawler's drop continues. He got a bad restart, now he lost 3 positions. So it looks like Lawler is now out of this race. Here comes Collins for the race lead. Collins looks to outbrake him in this corner. Oh, Collins hangs, wow, Tanker hangs on. What a move by the 33. But I've got a feeling the 13 is not done yet. Still right behind. Can the 13 outbrake the 33 here? Ooh, no, 33 keeps it going, and now LaPlante is 3rd place. Still green. 3 to go. Here he comes, the turn, the braking zone right here, the uphill chicane. And Tanker uses it to pull away. He got the 13 off his back. Now can pull away easily. And man, what a comeback story for Alex Tanker in the 33 machine. 2 to go here in Portugal. Now it's going to be down to Tanker, Collins, or anybody else that might take a chance. We'll see. The first half, it was all about Fetty McDowell. Then it was a battle between McDowell and Lawler. And then the crash happened. And then we had a restart with the 9 laps remaining in a double file restart. And everyone got back in contention to win because of it. And Tanker took advantage of it, took the lead, and now it's a completely different race. And everyone looks to be clean. No, caution's out, that's it. Race is over. Caution will be out, and the white flag will be out. And Tanker looks like he might not have a challenge against the 13. You never know, though. Pit stops could come at the final turn. We'll see. And this will be interesting to see who's going to pit. If there's any pit stops. Down the final chicane right here. And down turn 11. Turn 11 is going to be the most important turn of the track. Will the 33 survive? Here comes turn 11. He made it through very cleanly, in fact. And Jacob Lawler is going to be leading the caution flag and the white flag in Portugal. Let's see if the 33 will make it out alive. And he does, and he comes off the final turn, and Alex Tanker is back at victory lane here in the Pullman Cup Series in the FIFA 16 275. You saw the pace car hit the wall there, just couldn't get on the pit road. Yikes. Must have been hard hit for the pace car to take. But after the restart that changed the race pretty much, Alex Tanker took full advantage of it and won the race. And here's the rest of the results on the left of your screen. Boy, was it a fun race, aside from the crash in the middle that had to restart it. But it was a fun race nevertheless. And here's the rest of the results. Thank you for watching this race, and the World Tour 17 will continue in our next race. So hope you'll join us there then, and congratulations Alex Tanker winning it in Portugal. We'll see you there. We'll see you next time.